morning, class. This week we are reviewing paragraph writing because we have had lots of practice with it back in second quarter. So now that we're in third quarter, we're actually going to be moving on. But before we start, we want to have a week to review paragraph writing. And because we are reviewing, and I don't want you to feel tempted to copy what I'm writing, I did not do a brainstorm with you yesterday. Instead, you did that on your own. And today we will be going over the hamburger outline to review, but I will not be writing or filling it in with a paragraph of my own. Okay, so make sure you pay attention to this video so you can remember what to do on each part of your outline. Okay? All right, here we go. So this is your hamburger outline. Now, if you want to print out an extra copy of your hamburger outline so you can write down the things I'm going to talk about, go for it. Just pause this video, go print it off, okay? All right. So first things first, the topic this week for your paragraph writing is your goals for the new year, okay? We are now in 2021. And I want you, or you thought of yesterday with your brainstorming, you thought of many things that you want to do or accomplish or goals for yourself in this new year. Okay. So today you're going to pick 3 of those. We're going to just do 3 of them and put them on our outline. All right. So the first thing you're going to do is you need to create a topic sentence. Okay. Your topic sentence is what tells your readers what you are writing about. It is the topic of your paragraph. Okay? So you're going to write a topic sentence that explains basically that you have goals for yourself for the new year. Okay? Now here are some things I want you to listen to. These are not strong topic sentences. So please don't write these. Ready? Here are some of my goals for the new year. I'm writing fast. Sorry, it's sloppy. Here are some. No. No. Don't do it. Don't do it. Here's another one. These are my goals for the new year. These are. Nope, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't say, here are, these are, below are. I'm going to tell you some of my goals. Nope. Don't tell me about what you're going to tell me about. You feel what I'm saying? Don't tell me what you're going to tell me about. Just tell me. You don't need to explain what you're about to explain. Okay? Don't say these are, here are. You're not announcing what's about to come. You're just starting to discuss the topic. Okay? I really want to give you good examples, but I don't want you to copy them. So let me think of a different topic. So let's say I'm writing about my 3 favorite restaurants in town. Okay? I'm not going to say, here are 3 of my favorite restaurants in Edwardsville. I'm not going to say, these are my 3 favorite restaurants. Not going to say those things, okay? These are not strong topic sentences. What I would say would be something along the lines of, I love to eat out and try new foods. And then I can list the 3 places I love to eat out at. Or I could say, My town is full of amazing restaurants. My town is full, and I could even add in, but I still have a few favorites. Okay? I'm not saying here are my favorites, but I'm making it clear that I'm about to discuss my favorite restaurants without saying I'm about to tell you my favorite restaurants. Don't tell me what you're about to tell me. Okay? Just start writing about your topic. So you want to avoid things like here are some, these are, below are, I'm going to tell you. Don't do that. Okay? So if you want to write your topic sentence right now for the new year paragraph, pause the video, flip it over or whatever your paper is, and write a nice strong topic sentence that is a complete thought. It would make sense if you said it in a room full of strangers. Okay? And it's not announcing what you're going to say like, here are some, these are my, below, or I'm going to tell you. Don't do that. Just start talking about the new year and having goals or resolutions. Okay? Okay. All right, so next, let's talk detail sentences, shall we? So first things first, you absolutely need to have transition words. They should be the first thing that goes on your detail. And if you're worried you're going to forget about your transition words, then you can write them right now, okay? Your transition words are the first word of your detail sentences, so they're capitalized. The other thing I must note is that they are also have a comma after them. So transition word, comma, write your detail sentence. Now, there's lots of transition words, and many of you have ventured out to use the list I've given you to get more creative with your transition words, which I love. So, but I'm going to stick with the basics here so that I don't steal any of your thunder or excitement on using a new transition word. So I've got first, comma, next, comma, last, comma. This is a must, and no one should turn in a paper at the end of this week that does not have transition words on it. Okay, so now that we have that done, we are going to talk about your detail sentences. So your details are going to be the 3 goals you select from your brainstorming sheet. Okay? Okay. Now, it's going to be tempting to have run-on sentences and explain in detail why that's your goal. But that's not what we're doing here. We're just explaining what the 3 goals are. Okay? So as you do that, you want to make sure your sentences are complete sentences. They make sense. Again, imagine you're walking into a room full of strangers and all you can say is that one sentence. Are they going to understand what you're talking about, or are they going to look at you oddly? Okay? Use that trick to help you. Now, detail 1. First, when I say if I was a good, strong writer, would I put my first goal is to run. My second goal is to cook. My third goal is to read. Would that be entertaining to your reader? Absolutely not. Hopefully by now you've learned that we don't want all of our sentences to begin or sound the same. You need a little variety. Don't want to put your reader to sleep. Okay? So make sure that each sentence is its own unique sentence. So first, I can't say a good sentence because I don't want you guys to use it. But first, and then just talk about what one of those goals are that you had on your brainstorming sheet. Next, talk about one of those goals. And you don't need to write because blah, 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 blah. We're not writing the whys today. Okay, we'll do that another day. You're just writing what your goals are. Last, I would love to blah, 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 blah. Okay, you want to double check, triple check, quadruple check that all your sentences do not begin the same, they do not sound the same, and they all make sense and are complete thoughts. Okay, if you're not sure, have someone else read your sentences or just walk in the room and read each sentence by itself out loud to them and see if it makes sense. Okay. Now that we went over the details, let's go to the closing. All right. So closing sentence. Closing sentence is just like a bun, just like the top, is very closely related to the topic sentence. Okay? It needs to restate what the topic says. When I say restate, I don't mean copy the topic sentence word for word down here. We don't want to do that. Okay? We also don't want to list another detail down here. This is our closing. We're wrapping it up, wrapping up the paragraph. So that means we go back to our topic and restate it to make it a complete sandwich. So let's flip this over and look at the topics I had. Now, just like on the topic sentence, there's some no-nos. Are you ready for these no-nos? Please, please, on your closing sentence, don't say, those are my favorite restaurants. I'm trying to write fast. Don't say that. Those are. No, no. Don't say, trying to think of another way that it's been worded. Oh, this one, I get this one. That was all my favorite restaurants. I've gotten that one too. Again, you've already told me all your favorite restaurants. So you don't need to tell me what you already told me about. Like, you don't need to tell me, oh, I just told you about all my favorite restaurants. You did. So that's why you don't need to tell me that, because I already know that. Okay, so instead, you want to restate the topic in a way that closes out the paragraph, and you can even add in your own feelings about it. So let's say if this one was my topic, okay, let's say my topic was, I love to eat out and try new foods. My closing is going to be basically this sentence reworded, okay? So let's reword it. This would be a closing. Going out to eat is one of my favorite things to do. Boom, look at that. Exclamation point, because I'm excited about it. So if your topic sentence was, I love to eat out and try new foods, a great closing sentence would be, going out to eat is one of my favorite things to do. Boom, that's it. It's that simple. Don't say those are, that was, these are. No. No, no, no. You already told me about them. I don't need to hear you tell me about what you told me about. Okay? All right. What if this was your topic sentence? My town is full of amazing restaurants, but I still have a few favorites. Okay. Well, How can we reword that to make it into a closing? My town is full of amazing restaurants, but I still have a few favorites. Okay? I would say, you could say there are many, sorry, I got to write on this line. There are many amazing restaurants in my town. Comma, if you want to add to that, because that could be a sentence by itself. And I can't wait to try them all. How about that? There's your feelings. Okay, there's lots of different ways that you can do topics and closings. Okay, just talk about the actual topic. Don't announce what you're about to talk about. I hope that makes sense to everybody. So now your job is going to be to come up with a strong closing sentence that relates back to your topic. So what you want to do is you want to look at your topic sentence to help create your closing sentence. Okay? All right. Now, work really hard. Have an adult help you or listen to your sentences if you're not sure if they're complete thoughts, and do your best.